you go to Koreatown?
Oh no, he brought it from China.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, he literally brought it from China.
How is it?
You want to try it?
Does it have gelatin in it? That's one thing that must have been cool about being in Turkey.
Oh, no gelatin?
Yeah, no gelatin. Oh, I can't tell. Chat, anyone?
Yep, that's me. I bet you're wondering how I got here, feeding Chinese snacks to Hasan Minhaj and Hasan Piker. A couple weeks ago, I received a DM from this oversized Turkish man that I knew would change my life forever. Or at least the next couple weeks. We'll have to wait and see. I don't really know. I figured this week would be the perfect opportunity to get revenge for my Armenian ancestors and win a total cultural victory over Hasan's Ottoman Empire. The plan was simple. Act like a goody two-shoes so Hasan's chat would love me, and as I earn their trust, inject anti-Ottoman propaganda. This week was filled with ups and downs and filled with genuine A-listers like Hasan Minhaj, but what ended up happening on the last day could not have gone better for my game plan. Also, if you're new here, please consider liking and subscribing. I'm trying to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year.
Well, we have the trifecta. Jew, Greek, Armenian.
Wow.
I brought all my ops here.
Time to fucking strangle. Now, it's time for us. He let us in, guys. Time to fucking take him out.
Yeah.
We brought the UN to New York.
So on the left here, we have Stavros Halkias. You might know him from a podcast that I can't name on this channel or else I'll get demonetized. But he is Greek, so perfect. Anti-Ottoman right there. We love to see that. The guy in the middle over here is Noah Kulwin, host of the Blowback podcast. You should definitely check it out. We'll get to him in just a sec, but he's a fantastic dude.
So give us a little backstory, Noah, about why this hotel is relevant. What happened here that we're going to?
So the Hotel Teresa, in 1960, when Fidel Castro came to the UN and spoke, he was originally put up in a hotel near the UN. But it didn't work out him staying there, and his staff was looking for an alternative. And so they said, what if we instead decided to put everybody up in a hotel in Harlem? In the hotel that was like the symbol of like Harlem glitterati. And that was the Hotel Teresa. And so while the fat cats and the American capitalists and so on all dined in the Waldorf, or stayed at the Waldorf Astoria or the Pierre, far closer to the UN, Fidel stayed at the Hotel Teresa.
Hotel Teresa.
So it's a special place. It's an important piece of history. It's like one of the few really nice moments we have to say about it. We cover it in the second season of Blowback, my podcast.
Okay, so thank God Noah's here, because at this point, we're starting to realize there's an issue. The first stop is just an office building now. It's not even a hotel. It's like the biggest fucking waste of time. It's cool to see, but like for a live stream, not so much.
If this sucks, it's Eric's fault. Fuck. He's the one who fucking said, let's go to Hotel Teresa, not realizing it's still not, it's not a hotel anymore.
No.
And then was like, let's go. I'm kidding.
I could not have asked Hasan to deliver a better line than that, because no one hates Hasan Piker more than his own chat. Immediately, chat comes to my defense. Shout out, chat. I love you. You guys were very nice all throughout the week, even when Hasan was not.
And I had it just because, like, I think it was like the peak of the Akiway memes. So for that reason, I was like, oh, I'll just try it.
Where'd you get it?
It was like Chelsea.
Bro, if you're getting a chopped cheese in Chelsea, what are we doing? Anyway, we got our chopped cheeses. We ate them on the stoop outside. It was a good time. It was hot. You can see we're drenched in sweat. But it was enjoyable, all things considered. We salvaged the day. But day 2 is where things started to really heat up. Although I did my best to inject my own bias and propaganda into Hasan's streams, knowing the biases behind the news we consume is genuinely super important to me. That's why I personally use Ground News to navigate today's confusing media landscape. Ground News lets you clearly see the bias rating of various media outlets, so you know exactly where they're coming from. For instance, take this recent story about the US military removing 2,000 National Guard troops from Los Angeles. If you were to read Democracy Now!, which is a left-leaning outlet, you would read a headline saying something like, Pentagon to withdraw half of 4,000 National Guard troops deployed to Los Angeles. However, if you were to read something from Ben Shapiro's Daily Wire, you would read a headline that says, Senator Marsha Blackburn bill targets lawless states, no free passes after anti-ICE riots. They even have headlines translated from different languages. And also, Ground News shows who owns the media corporations that are publishing these stories. Consider subscribing for 40% off Ground News' Vantage plan by scanning the QR code on screen or using my link, ground.news/EricH.
Charge us
So day 2 kicks off immediately. Hasan is wearing the shirt I got him, which is a fantastic start. Shout out Hot Girls for Zoran. And 2, chat's excited to see me. The plan is off to a good start. And today's a big day.
All right, we got our guests in here. I wanted to bring together.
This is one of the craziest combinations of guests you could possibly have. Because on one hand, you have Brace Belden, who's a crazy podcast host, one of the funniest dudes online too. And then you have Mero, from Jesus and Mero, from other TV shows, he's the king of the Bronx.
It was nasty because...
WikiFeet Men, you're on WikiFeet Men.
Yeah, shout to my feet. It was crazy because I did one thing where I was like, this is what you don't want to do.
Oh my God.
You should never do this.
You gave this to them.
Yeah, I gave it to them. I didn't understand the fetish community like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't understand that.
Gorgeous feet.
That's what I said. I
Dude,
was like,
you have
bro,
5 stars on WikiFeet Men.
I didn't know that.
Bro, you want to see something crazy?
I thought my feet were crusty, bro. I get like a pedi like once every 6 months.
Yeah, I will say maybe the standards are different for men because I think it's the.
I think you
like,
gotta be
yo.
crustier.
Oh my God, you're all over WikiFeet.
Yeah, bro.
And you have a 4.72.
Yeah, it's because they brigaded my WikiFeed. It used to be more than 5 stars. Look, I have 489 votes.
That's tough.
all right, man. That's.
I don't know how this ended up happening, but they pulled up WikiFeet and then started talking about how nice their feet looked. But then I feel like this is where it really kicked off, where we realized, like, okay, this stream was going to be crazy.
Michelle Obama. Oh, God, Malia and Sasha. That's
the whole
crazy.
family is
Oh
nuts.
my
Whoa!
The ball!
No!
The ball! The heel!
The heel?
Oh,
Bro, look at
shit!
the action, bro.
What? How did you do
Yo!
That's like Miss B Nasty
this?
levels.
Oh my God, it's a whole shoot.
Look at, hold the fucking
What
phone,
the
dog.
fuck?
What
Wait.
angle is that?
Who took this? A crab?
I was cracking up. You can't see me behind Hasan, but I'm over there on the cuck couch, and I'm dying laughing.
Where did they get this?
This looks AI, man.
Yeah, nah, it does.
Because there's no way.
Nah,
How do you
WikiFeed
get
would
that angle?
never do AI.
That's true, yeah,
Are you
strict
kidding me?
policy.
If there's one remaining bastion of anti-AI is WikiFeed. These motherfuckers do not want to crank to AI shit.
Yo,
They want the real deal.
that's bro. How do you get that angle?
This man is international.
His friends are so polite.
Right?
Everyone's so polite.
Why? What did the fucking TrueNot fans do?
They're like, hey man, like, they like touch me and they like push me around. And stuff.
And even me, bro. It's like, yo, son, yo, Mero, what's up, yo, what up, yo?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is foreshadowing. When Brace said that his fans come and they like to touch him, he wasn't kidding.
Last night we had like a.
What's the fuck's up? Brace motherfucking Belden!
Finally!
Hasan Piker!
I got
What's
one!
up? What's up? What's up? We met at the Zoran thing. I don't even remember me.
Of course I do.
I'm the guy with the little red book.
Oh.
So I skipped over a lot of people coming up to Hasan. They were all very sweet and pretty normal, all things considered. But this guy was, I think, the only one who came up to say what's up to Brace. Now, mind you, he's wearing a hockey jersey with a hammer and sickle on it, pulls out a little red book, and when he dapped up Brace and Hasan,
Brace motherfucking Belden!
Finally! I got
he smacks the shit out of their backs.
Shout out to my college, Bronx Community College. Shout out to my barber.
BCC Broncos, you heard?
Yeah, let's go Broncos. Shout out to my barber, Pre, and Frank Chop Shop. He does my hair. Go to him. Shout out to New Fear City, best pro wrestling in New York. Yeah.
All right, man.
That's all I gotta say.
2 or 3 more shout outs.
Come on, man. That was some real New York
Shout out
shit.
to the Communist Party of Kenya. We love you, Kenya.
Shout out to the Communist Party of Kenya. We love you, Kenya.
First and last name you hit me with.
Strong
Bro,
dad.
he slapped the fuck out of my back.
I
bro.
know. It's, you're
You were not wrong when you said my guys are gonna
My
be
guys
like
are gonna
that.
slap you. That's right.
I don't got Sharpie. I fucked up.
So this guy pulls up with the communist jersey, he daps them up, slaps the shit out of them, shouts at the Communist Party of Kenya, says he's drunk, and he forgot his Sharpie to get a signature, to get the autograph on the jersey.
Wall Street Bass. Have you been to that one?
I've been in no bass out
Wall
here.
Street Bass? That one is sick. In the winter,
Is that also gay?
I mean, it's all a little gay.
Wait,
But
really?
it's not, well, you know, have you been to Bass ever?
I'm Turkish. We invented it. Well,
No, that's the wrestling you're talking about.
no.
Turkish bath?
I guess they are Turkish Bats. Yeah, Russian Turkish Bats.
Yeah, all the bathhouses you go to are usually Turkish. Yeah.
Well, The
Well,
ones
does
that,
Armenian stick a claim on this too?
I mean, those were hours you guys told them.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, bro.
That's why I'm like a slave. You
this
know?
is so cool. I love this. I mean, it's not completely a reversal of how it was, but it's nice to see you guys making up.
Oh no, it's not making up. I'm like an indentured servant.
Yeah.
Oh, you're like his family got your grandpa back then.
Yeah, he has my grandpa in a closet.
My people genocided his people.
Oh, that's fucking crazy.
This is going so well so far. It seems like this is the first time Mero's heard about this, which is a wonderful opportunity to bring this up.
And it's fucked up because they still don't admit it.
Dude, they did like 10 years ago, skywriting over Manhattan, denying the Armenian genocide.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about this. Oh yeah, bro. You know what's also? Yeah, I mean, I was flying the plane, so obviously I have like first. Never happened, bro. Yeah, not the first time I've flown a plane over New York, but oh my God, you're wearing a 9/11 shirt.
What the hell?
I just what the
It has
fuck,
the time on it?
bro?
That's so crazy. We had gone the entire day without realizing Mero was wearing a 9/11 shirt.
Yo, shout out to my guys in Silencio, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
They make composition pieces.
So there's like they wrote fact check Armenian genocide.
Bruh.
In
Oh my god, can I show the camera?
Fact check Armenian
Bro, they're so. That's so funny because it's like they're.
Here it is. Fact check Armenian genocide.
This was the craziest part. They had a straight up
Oh, that was
street
yes.
team of people.
Wait, don't look too closely at the dancers. You might recognize a face in there. Okay.
But they had like a multiracial street team of people in Turkish flag t-shirts. And then on photos.
Bro, you know what that is? That like, can I just say something? When Richie Torres does that for Israel, he gets to be a congressperson, but we can't have some dancers.
The rest of the night went off without a hitch, and we had a bunch of really wonderful stream snipers who came up to us and took photos, even gave us this Polaroid, which is super sweet. I think Hasan has it, or maybe he threw it out because it's, you know, it's anti-Armenian erasure, but it's fine. And then day 3 was not great. Day 3, I'd say, was a bit of a low point. No fault of Christian or Hasan. It was because I suggested that we go visit the Vogue office in the World Trade Center and potentially see the closet, maybe even get fitted for the Time 100 event that Hasan had to go to later that night. However, due to reasons outside of any of our control, which I can't really elaborate upon, we couldn't do it, which meant that the hotel, bit of a flop. Chopped cheese, pretty decent. That was pretty good, all things considered. My third suggestion, also a flop. So at this point, I'm batting 1 for 3, which if you're playing baseball isn't the worst, but if you're trying to do stuff on a live stream in front of a full stadium full of people, it's not a great record to have. So I knew I needed to earn back the trust of folks watching at home.
Bro, see, this is what I don't understand.
That's a really cool spot.
I was about to say, there's like places.
Wanna go in there?
But there's places that look like they would be. That place.
My friend works here. I think
It looks like it would be a restaurant, but it also sells clothes.
Hey, what's
What's going on, guys?
Here you go.
I should just say it was weird because I'm used to being in front of the camera and yapping. So when I'm behind the camera, it feels very strange, kind of reckoning with the idea that I'm off screen and I never know how much is appropriate to sort of talk back and forth with folks. But this is my first time ever doing like real camera work like this on a live stream in front of a full stadium of people. Generally speaking, I erred on the side of being quiet rather than yapping with the folks on camera.
brands.
what the fuck?
Color.
Wait, that's crazy.
Can this fit you?
Dude, this is your. We're gonna ask someone. Bro, this is so useful.
We weren't using like external or like attached microphones. We were just using like a shotgun mic. I don't know why I did this. We were using a shotgun mic on top of the camera. And whenever there was audio that was blasting in the background, the shotgun mic oftentimes would pick it up. I very intentionally tried to avoid pointing the microphone at the speaker. But even still, you know, the audio's not great. The lighting, the composition's not great. None of this like endeavor, none of this stream in general is all that great, all things considered. Thankfully, Christian was phenomenal. He carried the stream. There wasn't anything particularly interesting about this stream, aside from maybe some of the fan interactions that we had.
Make a tier list out of everyone that's ever interacted with. But we won't say what the tier list is for.
we're just gonna start ranking them with no context.
I like that.
So we're going to get banh mi sandwiches, and Christian says we're going to take screenshots of all the fans who have come up to interact with Hasan and put them on a tier list. But we won't say what it is. But then he says this.
Maybe a tier list on like which fan
Just one.
could you beat in a fight? You know, like S tier is like it's gonna be a struggle. Like you might lose. S tier is like you will lose. F tier is like I could do that with my eyes closed. That would be a funny idea.
Which face value, kind of funny, especially if it's, you know, like big dudes or something. You're like, oh, I could probably take that guy. And then this happens.
Also, how's the drink?
Oh, dude, I just realized I'm drinking.
Hi, hello.
See, F tier, you know?
Nice to meet you.
So immediately this very sweet lady walks in, says hello. Christian turns and says F tier. And then she says this.
Like that's an instant. That's a first round.
No, I already got it.
Okay.
I got it.
That's a.
Cool.
Christian's talking about how easy it would be to beat her up in a fight. Immediately, she walks in. The clip of that is so bad, especially if you don't have context. She walks in and he immediately says, F tier.
That's insane.
Nice
You were
to
here
meet
bringing
you.
cash? She was
Yeah,
about to
you
do an
need
in-person
cash. So
dono.
nice.
I just got off work, you know.
She was about to do an in-person
solved the
dono.
problem that
Yeah,
Yeah, that's your water. You wanted it.
Yeah, we always
Oh, yeah.
carry cash. There's so many places down
Yeah.
here that are cash only.
Okay,
Oh, you want
I
to
feel
take
so
photo?
bad.
Such a dickhead.
Oh, that was $20.
I'll just take it.
I'm kidding. That's crazy.
You know, I got it. So. I'll just say hi to chat.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
chat. Hi.
Yo, I just-
Oh, it was so
Nice
fun.
to meet you.
Nice to meet
Have a
you.
good one.
Yeah, you too.
Photo.
Thank you.
I was like,
Yeah, make up for it.
yeah.
Thank you so much. I also love your ethno stream.
Oh, she's a fan of your racism.
Yeah.
Oh, my race
No,
fault?
no.
Oh,
So not only was she a fan of Hasan's, offered to pay for the food with cash that she had brought for us, but she was also a fan of Christian's content.
oh my God. You're gonna see a clip later
Cool hat.
Oh no.
of what just happened in there. Pretend it never happened.
I'm not like a clip. I'm not like a.
Okay,
I'm
good,
not-
yeah, don't
I
watch.
don't really
That
chat.
never happened.
I don't even really chat. I
Oh.
just you get me through my work days, you know.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks.
Have a good one.
Take care.
Bye. Actually, what are you saying? Did you
Nothing,
see?
dude.
Jesus Christ.
No, she was.
No, it
probably
can't be
my-
worse. It can't be worse than Brace. Brace
No,
is
no,
like, yeah, give me the phone. I'd love to take a photo of
It
you.
might have been worse. I don't
No,
know.
Wait, it was?
She was my. That was my favorite interaction we've had today.
Day 4 kicks off with Hasan Minhaj eating my Chinese communist snacks, dapping me up, saying what's up, cool ass dude. And then the highlight of the trip happens.
Hi, big boy. My man.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Now, right off the bat, I gotta say, this interview was fantastic. It was a lot of fun to be there for it. It was a long interview, and I think it's worthwhile watching. He said a lot of really great, powerful things that I wholeheartedly agree with, and he was just a really nice guy. Of course, Hasan tried to ruin the interview right off the bat by doing this.
That basically, and this is where your question originally was like, what happened to me? Like, the student movement pushed. I mean, man, what are you doing?
It's too hot.
You can't do this. This is not the right way.
I have
You
to.
can wait 5 minutes.
I have to.
Bro, what are you doing? You can't dilute your many coffee.
I'm sorry for that.
They're having trouble hearing? Oh.
Do we have-
You wanna amplify the microphone a little
Yeah.
bit? Just press the, we can do that. There's probably a lot of background noise, that's why. No.
We have fucking one guy immediately saying, oh, I can't hear, which was a lie. It sounded totally fine.
We hear fine. No, it's fine. Oh, you got one guy. You got one guy. That's what happens.
There's always that.
That happens to me all the time, especially when it comes to audio. I call them audio perverts.
The interview's going pretty well. Mahmoud's a very sweet guy. However, at this point, I've realized I think I failed my mission. I don't know if I massaged in enough of the anti-Ottoman propaganda to radicalize the hasanabi community. And it got even worse when Hasan started talking about the Ottoman Empire's relationship with Palestine.
There's a Jewish claim, there's a Muslim claim, there's a Christian claim in the land, there's like all sorts of claims in the land. It's just you, you have, you know, like now we live there, like we did not came parachuting from the sky, and we ended up in Palestine. And the fact that some people lived in the land 3,000 years ago for 200 years doesn't make them more worthy and more deserving of the land.
Okay, I'm denying all the claims. It's Ottoman land. Okay, let's get back to the root cause of the issue.
Then we are
okay?
Islamophobes because Palestinians fought the Ottomans.
I didn't want to bring up your L's. Okay, you're bringing this up, but
I mean, it's just
I'm just saying. A lot of people live there. Jews live there. Christians live there. No conflict for a very long time. And then the British come in.
The main difference is Ottomans did not come to ethnically cleanse.
No, of course, yeah.
They did not in no way try to alter the population there. The Ottomans were caring about like, just give me my taxes.
Yeah.
Do whatever you want.
So Hasan is saying that when Palestine was part of the Ottoman Empire, it was a peaceful entity. And then Mahmoud Khalil himself says, well, you know, the Ottomans didn't come with the intention of ethnic cleansing. And at this point, I thought it was game over. My mission to inject into the brains of all the hasanabi heads the anti-Ottoman propaganda was done. It was game over. Like that was it. Wrap it up. If the face of the Free Palestine encampment movement himself says, yeah, the Ottomans were good, it's game over. Armenians are cooked. However, Hasan made a critical error.
I did not choose the religion of my occupier.
Yeah.
I would fight them no matter who they are. Like,
yeah.
I mean, if the Ottomans come back, we'll fight them. You know?
Oh, I thought we were making inroads right now.
No, I mean, it's just
he's
like...
Armenian, my cameraman.
I'm with you.
I love Armenians. Yeah. I really do.
I love Armenians. I really do. And then the craziest thing, there was no way in hell I thought this was going to happen. And in the craziest possible turn of events...
Barev.
Barev! That means hello in Armenian. He is one of us. He is Armenian. Oh, that was cinema. I cannot tell you how excited I was when he said that. And I was so shocked it didn't even register in my brain.
But, yeah, no,
that was it. In the moment, I was stunned. That was a full cultural victory for Armenia. They're not speaking Turkish. He didn't say anything in the Ottoman tongue. He said Barev. Hello, Armenian. That was it. Wrap it up. Armenia, big W. And look at the chat. Look at the chat. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. W. Eric. We love Eric. W. Eric. Barev. Did someone say Ottoman? Armenian cameraman? I love Armenians. It's a victory. It is a total victory. Hasanabi heads are Armenian now. Oh. So then we went back to the hotel room. Hasan bought us some food. And that was a wrap on the week. Shout out to Noah Kulwin. Shout out Brendan James as well. I mean, both of them just like the nicest dudes off camera. And thank you to Noah for carrying my ass during the Hotel Teresa stream. That was huge. Of course, once the cameras were off, we all kissed. And then we went back to our respective homes. And that was it for the week. And given the amount of like last minute planning that went on, overall, I'd say it was a success. It wasn't a Kai Cenat stream. It wasn't an iShow Speed stream. But it was a Hasan Piker stream. And now it's an Armenian Hasan Piker stream. So thank you, chat. I love you guys.